it's about excellence. It's about being your best. I
Hmm.
know you're tired. I've been tired. I've
Yeah.
been tired, yo. But I get it. I get it. But there's something bigger here. There's something
Hmm.
bigger here. This is your whole life's journey you're talking about right now, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
What
saying?
do you
Wow.
think what do you think that misconception is that people get? Do you think it's just a closed off idea that they just don't understand it because they're dealing with stuff themselves, or they don't understand? Is it like an infinite game versus finite game type of thinking?
It's
Like,
just
what do you think that
distractions,
is?
man.
Yeah.
It's just distractions. It's distractions. You're allowing yourself to be distracted by things that truly have no value in your actual life. Any kind of shortcoming that you feel bad about a decision, it's because even if you feel like you're gaining something for whom, you have to ask yourself. Are you truly moving towards the thing that really drives you every day? Or are you working towards someone else's goal? Are you just passing time? Are you living or are you existing?
Hmm.
It's really not that difficult. It's just that most people are afraid to ask themselves these questions. And I had to ask myself these questions my whole life. So,
Hmm.
it
Yeah.
ain't no thing for me. We can go there.
Yeah, right. Well, it's interesting, Garnet, with distractions, right? Because I think there's almost this false idea that we're going to get to a point in the journey of what we're trying to do with maybe it's a health and fitness thing, whether maybe it's a personal development thing, that all of a sudden all the distractions are just going to be gone, and all of a sudden now
Hmm.
you're tunnel visioned, and it's
Right,
like, no, that's an everyday event. That's a mindset of an everyday, because
right.
distractions are always an option. Like, it will always be an option
Hmm.
every single day for you to
Absolutely.
distract yourself over. I mean, that's why the cliche term of simplicity and consistency over and over
Hmm.
again. And yeah, I've heard that so much from people who have mastered martial arts, because there's no other way to really master a martial art than just put your focus into it and just practice it day in and day out. There's no pill that you can take to all of a sudden be a black belt. Like, you just
No,
gotta put the reps in.
and that's not the goal either. I'm a black belt. I didn't feel no different. My instructor put me through
Yeah.
hell. He's a notoriously difficult instructor. I knew I was nice before I got the belt.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I knew I was nice before I got it. I put the work in
Right.
every day, every day. And then I didn't just do it for myself. I stayed after class and helped other people. And that's how I developed the skill of communication,
Mhm.
understanding that I could see things through people's perspective. That's what makes me a great instructor, is that I understand the realities of the
Mhm.
people that I'm listening to. And now I can explain other people's realities on a subconscious level and a conscious level now. And it's about just bringing names to the terms that we all experience
Right.
every day. I'm not a
Mhm.
master, and no, even your own people that you look up to aren't masters. The
Right.
reason why you look up to them is because they didn't stop.
Mhm.
They never quit on their journey, even
Yeah.
though they got tired.
Yeah. It's funny. It's when you talk about the path of mastery, right? It's like you realize that you are on a path of mastery when you know that you're never actually going to arrive there. Like, the goal is to keep
Yeah.
playing it. The goal is to keep playing every day. I love what you brought up on communication. I know that's something you're really passionate about and you're working on. So, I mean, you studied a lot with NLP. You're writing a book with Kagami right now, which I want to dive into. When
Hmm.
did the passion kind of to learn more about the art of communication, did that come early on in kind of your process of training and development, or was it something that all of a sudden one day you're like, oh, this is a path that I want to explore more?
Um, no, it's always been there.
Hmm.
This book is mostly a return to the source for me and for everyone else. Everything in life is cyclical, and when we are listening to each other's stories, we realize the patterns in everyone's story. It's not that we're very different, it's that we're very similar. And part of the reason why I named the book Kagami, which means mirror in Japanese, is
Hmm.
because we live in a hall of mirrors. Through listening to you, I understand myself. We are constantly reflecting each other's realities and projecting each other's realities onto each other and affecting each other. You know, the fact that we know that people are going to listen to this conversation affects our conversation
Hmm.
subconsciously, right? We're aware of that. We're aware of these things, these words, right? So why not be aware of the structure of language itself, right? That's what I call personal technology. The first technology was language. Every word that I say, the previous word that I said before it defines the word after it. That is the structure of language.
Mm. Man, actually, I never thought of it like that. So